Hey, it's Daedra at Strawesome, and I am here today to give you a little bit of insight into my creative process when I make decorative straws. Today I'm going to be working on our skinny straws. Just have a decorative dot on them. A lot of customers will ask us, I love my skinny straw because it fits into this certain lid or a to-go cup in a certain way, and so that's a benefit of having that straw, but they want a more elaborate design on it. So they'd ask, well, why can't you put the turtle on their skinny straw? Why can't you put, a whale on it, whatever it is? Well, the surface of the skinny straw is very, very small. It's very sensitive to the flame. So if I get it too hot and put too much decoration on it, it can actually melt really easily and bend, and then it's not straight and it looks weird. So we limit it to a decorative dot, but we try to keep them a little more fun. So we have 6 different colored dots currently right now, if you can see them. There's the 6 different colored dots that we currently have, and we've had them for quite a while now. I like these. Those are 6-inch cocktail ones. They come in 8-inch, 10-inch, and then 11.5-inch, which is a Starbucks straw. I like them because in the cocktail size or the 8-inch size, if you're having like a party and you want drink markers, because everybody has the same glass and the same straw, you want them to have drink markers. Sometimes they have little wine drink markers. These act as drink markers because every straw has a different colored dot on it. So I have the red dot on my straw. That's my cup. So it's a little fun way to do parties that way. So like I said, we've had these for quite a bit of time now. So I wanted to mix up the decorations on the dots a little bit. So I'll have to do these, whatever I do, restock them in all of the sizes. So we will be clearancing out whatever colors we have after our art fair coming up here. This is the colors that I've come up with so far. So I've got this kind of like the caramel color with black swirled into it. I've got this, we've got solid yellow with the black swirled into it, which is fun. And they all look kind of different, so what looks on the website you might not get in real life. We have the Caribbean blue, and this I believe has the Amazon night in it, which I'm going to be showing you. I like this one particularly because I feel like it looks like the globe on it. And then, and then we have the bubblegum pink, and this has purple swirled into it, like a little navy-ish purple color swirled into it. And then this is our aqua with Amazon night swirled into it, and it looks like a little peachy-ish color, so it's really cool. So there's 5, and I'm torn on what to do for the 6th one. Currently, I have a drawer full of my color rods that I don't use regularly, so I kind of just pick from there and see if anything will look kind of cool. I did this sea slime. It's kind of like a green clear one with Amazon night. I may keep it as this one. I'm not so in love with it, but I'm gonna do 3 different versions to test them out, and then I'll show you guys. I'll post a picture of them after I get them out of the oven. So I'm gonna show you my process just to come up with ideas. So I pulled out some color rods from my drawer. This one is a clear, and you can see it's got like a little bit of almost like a neon color at the end of it. Unfortunately, the tag is ripped off, so I might be kind of screwing myself with this because I don't know what this color rod is if I end up loving what I'm making. This is a champagne sparkly color rod. So I might just do this one plain and see what it looks like on the dot instead of putting frit into it. And then this one is violet iris. So it's a little bit of a pale purple that's clear. I might put some frit into that one and see what it looks like. So we'll see how it goes. And then I have one other surprise that I'm gonna try and just see what it looks like because I haven't used this color rod in a while. We'll see what it goes. All right, so I'm gonna start with, I think I'm just gonna do the champagne one, and this goes really fast. It's a very, very quick process with these little dots. So I'm gonna heat up my color rod, and I've got my straw. I'm gonna make it so it's a little bit smaller because it's going on a skinny straw. If I do too many at once, I write them down when I do them, but if I do too many that are similar, I forget what I did, and they're not labeled when they go in the oven or anything, so I kind of just have to guess at what I did. So I try to keep really good track of what I'm doing. If I don't, again, I screw myself because I don't know what I did. so I'll only do a few at a time. This color melts kind of funny, so I don't know if I'll end up using it. See how fast that was? I can't put it in there for too long, so this is, it's still hot. I'm gonna cool off a little bit, and you'll see kind of what it looks like. And I hope it's as sparkly as I think it is, but that's the champagne sparkly color. Interesting. Put it in the oven. The next one I do will be the Violet Iris. So I actually have this frit here, like I used in a couple of them. It's called, let's say Midnight, oh, Amazon Night. So you can see what it looks like there. And it's interesting because on every color rod that you mix it into, it ends up looking different. So it's very interesting to me. You can't say it's always gonna look this way. It has a little bit of iridescence and a swirl to it that looks different with every color. So it's pretty fun to work with. So I'm going to heat up my color rod just like I've been doing. It's nice and melted on the end. And then I'm just going to dip it into that frit. So see, I've got some frit on there, like little pieces of sand and little chopped up pieces of glass. So what I'm going to do is just melt that onto the surface really good, so that when it gets put onto the straw, it's nice and smooth. It's not bumpy and chunky in any way. Got enough on there. So adding the frit takes a little bit more of another step, but it's worth it because it ends up looking so cool and so unique and so dynamic. So I'm just going to heat my straw up. Put this on there. I've probably used these color rods before on something and just, I don't remember, so I kind of go back and try something new, and you never know, it might work with it. So that has that in it, and you cool it off a little bit so you can see. And again, it'll look different when it comes out of the oven. So as I was saying, it looks like you can't really see it very well, but hard to tell. So we'll see when it comes out of the oven. All right, and so next I'm going to do this greenish neon yellow color, and I'm going to dip it in the Amazon Night Frit to see what it does, because it's clear, so it can be a little boring if it's just a clear color, but I want to add, like I said, these aren't going to be solid colors. I want them to have a little bit of dynamic to them. So I'm going to put this in the Frit right now, heat it up so it's nice and hot. Dip it in that Frit, and let it melt onto the surface again. When I push it down onto my board here, it makes it just kind of meld together and create a little bit of a point, so it works perfectly to get it into the surface. There we go, got that. And now I'm going to heat up my straw and put this dot on it. I have to watch where I put the frit, so it creates a nice swirl. I take my time. So I'm going to let it cool off for a second. So that, you know, again, they all look the same right now, so I'll have to see what they look like in the oven. And then for fun, I found this, I have my dichroic that's clear that I use on my enchanted versions of my straws. This is a dichroic coated color rod. So it looks like it's a black, but then it has that iridescent on one side. So I just pulled out a 6-inch clear straw to see what this would look like if I did a swirl of this. Again, I've used it before. It shows that I've used the end of it, but it's hard to tell what it will look like because I don't remember. Maybe it didn't melt right or just wasn't what I was expecting. So I'm going to try this one again. Just heat it up. Heat up the straw. Make sure that dichroic side is pointed up so that the swirl has that to it. This will be fun because I don't have a black dichroic. I only have the clear dichroic. And that's on the surface. Good. I have a lot of these 6-inch clear regular straws, So I just take these and do samples on them, and then if they work, great. If not, they go into the free happiness drawer. So there is our dichroic black swirl. So I'll put that in the oven right now. So those will come out. This will sit overnight in our oven, and then I will take them out. I will take a picture and I will post it after this video so you can see what my creative process looked like and what worked. If it didn't work, maybe I'll stick with the other one, or maybe I'll create something different. There's a lot of choices, so I have to do what I think would be best for my customer base. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.